Came to what I see as the central feature of this university discourse, the central paradox of, as it were, condensing the opposite, because I think in this university discourse, opposites coincide. In what sense? In the traditional master discourse, you have this clear contrast in the sense of this is permitted, this is not permitted, prohibition contains you, and so on and so on. But what we get in today's so-called permissive society of control is, I claim, that it's no longer transgression, reaction, and so on. It is as if, how to put it, the same product tries to be already its counter-agent. What do I mean by this? For example, you know that on today's market you find a whole series of products deprived of their malignant property. Coffee without caffeine, cream without fat, beer without alcohol, and I think the list goes on. We have virtual sex, which is precisely sex without sex. We get Colin Powell doctrine, which is precisely war without warfare, without that on our side, of course. And I claim incidentally that the same goes for multiculturalism. It's the respect of the other without the real other, no? Because, you know, in multiculturalism, the other, it is sublime other, folkloric dances, and so on, all that holistic approach, and so on and so on. So let me go on. So I think that this is the paradox of what, following Nietzsche, we could designate as today's hedonistic, you know, Nietzsche's term, lust man. Everything is permitted, you can enjoy everything, but it has to be deprived of its substance, which makes it dangerous. Coffee, yes, without caffeine. I mean, beer, yes, without alcohol. Meat, yes, without fat, and so on and so on. Here, I don't have time to go it, we could elaborate this Lacan's paradoxes of Lacan's paraphrase of Dostoevsky, which are, if God doesn't exist, everything is prohibited. That's for me the paradox of today's permissivity. Yes, God is dead, we live in a permissive universe. That is to say, you should strive for pleasures and happiness, but, now comes the trick, in order to really enjoy a full life of happiness, you should avoid dangerous excess, not harass others, take care of your health, and so on and so on. So, precisely when you want to have a life of full pleasure dedicated just to your happiness, you end up in a totally regulated society. I think that there never was a society which, at the level of what Foucault referred to as micro-practice, was as regulated as it is, as is today's society.